Hello grade 2, welcome to our math session today. Today lesson is hundreds. Is what? Hundreds. Let me tell you a story about myself. I own 3 houses. I own what? 3 houses. It's 1, 2 and 3 houses here. First house I called it ones, and second house is called tens, and the third house is called what? Hundreds. That's my 3 houses here: ones, tens, hundred. Let's find it as with each other. Here I have here 10 small squares. This is a small squares: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 small squares. If I collect this 10 small squares, it will be a long stick. It will be what? A long stick. Here, small squares, we called it ones, and the long stick is called tens. Again, here, small squares called what? Ones, and long stick, it called what? Tens. If I collect tens of long stick, 10 long stick here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 long stick. If I collect them, they will make a large square. A large square. It calls 100. It called what? 100. So again, if I hear small squares, it called ones, and long stick it called tens, and the large square it calls what? Excellent. Hundreds. It called what? Hundreds. Here I have 2 large squares, so it's 2 hundreds. It's what? 2 hundreds. And here I have 1, 2, 3. It's 3 hundreds. It's 3 what? Hundreds. Let's count here. How many large square I have? Zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have here 4 hundreds. We write it like this: hand and red, like a color. Red. Hundreds. Here, let's count this. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 large squares. 5 large squares. It calls 5 hundreds. Excellent. Like hand, red, like a color here. Okay. Let's find it here. Let's count with each others. I have here what? I have 5 small squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have here 5 small squares. And here, how many long sticks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 long sticks. And how many large square? I have 1, 2, 2 large square. So the number is 245. 245. I need you ask you a question. If I ask you what is the place value, if I ask you any place value of any number, remember my 3 houses. I have 3 houses. I told you before. One house is called, the first one, ones, and the second one, tens, and the third one, hundreds. So 5 here. In any one of my houses, which house of them? Ones, and 4 in tens, and 2 in hundreds here. So the place value, if I ask you about the place value, remember my 3 houses here. And I need ask you about the value. If I ask you the value, as you read, as you write. Remember this quote: as you read, as you write. Here, 245. I need the value of 5. So I read it 5. So the value of 5 is 5. And 40. So the value of 4 is 40. I said the value of 4 is 40. And the value of 2 is 200 because I read it 200. So the value here of 2 is 200 and the value of 4 is 40 and the value of 5 is 5. Here. Write the place value of the underlined digit. I ask you about the place value. Excellent. Remember my 3 house. Ones, tens, hundred. Ones, tens, hundred. Here. 3 in 100. H T O. H T O. Don't forget it. Here I need to ask about the place value of 1. 1 here in any house. Excellent. It's in ones. Here the place value of 0. The place value of 0 is in what? I have here ones, tens, 100. So the place value, I ask you the place value. So remember my 3 houses. The place value of 0 is tens. Excellent. Here 827. I need the place value. Which one? Don't forget. Ones, tens, 100. The place value of 2 is tens. And here I need the place value of 6. Here is excellent. It's ones. And the value of 634. I need the value of number 6. Here it's in house 100. So it's 100. Hundred. Let's see what else here. Write the value of the underlined digit. I ask about your value. So if I ask you about value, what's your code? Excellent. As you read, as you write. As you read the number, as you write. Here, 364. So he need the value of digit 3. I say it 300. So I will write 300. Here, 281. He needs a value of number 1. I called it 1. So the value of number 1 is 1. 902. 902. So I need the value of 0. I say 0? No. I didn't say 40, 60, 20. I said 902. So the value of 0 is as it is in any place. In any place, in ones, in tens, in 100, any place it called 0. The value of 0 is 0. Here 827. 827. I said 20, so I will write 20. 666. 666. I read this 6. So I will write 6. Here 409. 409. So the value of 400 is 400. Thank you for listening, grade 2.